hip mobility exercises. So hip muscles get very tight for us deaf professionals because we sit a lot at our desks and our hips are always flexed in this position. So let's see what we can do. There are a few easy exercises that you can follow to mobilize your hips. The first hip mobilization exercise is a side lunge, side to side. So what we're going to do is we're going to stand with our feet wide and now shift your hips onto one side, bending your knee on one side and taking your hips back. So a lot of times what happens is people start dropping their chest forward. So what you want to do instead is to keep your chest up, torso tall, and shift your hips back. See how low you can go. I do need more space here, so I'm going to give some more space in between my feet. And then switch sides. Sending your hips back and switch side to side. Now, you can keep your feet flat on the mat, just the way I'm doing, or what I like to do is to lift my toes up and plant my heels in. So I get a little bit of dorsiflexion on the opposite side, which is awesome for ankle mobility. So this is a great hip mobility exercise. Make sure you're sending your hips back, keeping your chest up as you move side to side. You can do 8 repetitions on each side. That's a good pace to set for yourself. The next hip mobilization exercise is a lunge to hinge. So I like this a lot. It starts in a crescent lunge position. You're going to step back with one leg, with one foot behind you, and then the other foot comes forward. Now bend your knee on the front leg. Extend your arms up into a crescent lunge position. Feel the stretch in your hip flexors here. And then you're going to slowly exhale, hinge, lift your toes up off the front leg, extending both the legs, reaching for your ankles with your fingertips. Now feel the stretch in the calves and the hamstrings of the front leg. Inhale and come into a crescent lunge and exhale into a hinge position. Inhale, crescent lunge, exhale, hinge position. And then we are going to switch sides after this repetition. So 3 to 4 repetitions on each side are awesome. And you can hold the poses on in both the position too. So taking your leg back and now switching sides. So extending your arms and then hinging forward, reaching for your ankle. Inhale, reach and extend. Exhale, bend and lift your toes up. So 3 to 4 repetitions on each side are a great pace for this exercise. Our next standing hip mobility exercise also doubles as a balance exercise. So for this exercise, make sure that you have a stable object close to you. Maybe it's a stable chair, or maybe it's a wall. So for that, you're going to lift your one foot up and balance your weight on the other leg. And from here, take the arm on the same lifted side. You're going to rotate your hip out and press your palm into your knee. Feel the isometric pushing of your hip here. So we are externally rotating our hip and then slowly release. Take it out again. Press your palm into your knee. Feel that little push in your hip joint and then release. It shouldn't be painful, but you will feel that external rotation happening. Release. Let's do it 2 more times here. So 5 repetitions each side. 1 more. And release. Switching sides. Now, lifting your foot on the other side, bending your knee, and now placing the arm on the inside of the leg and pressing your palm into your knee. Coming back center. Make sure your hips stay forward. They don't rotate on the other side. They don't rotate in and out. Keeping your standing knee soft. Remember, if you need support, you can always use the back of a stable chair or the wall, or maybe even your desk. 1 more time, really pressing your arm and pushing that knee out and hip out with your palm, and then coming back inside.